So, got maneuverability. And the acceleration is straight line acceleration. We would like it to be able to move horizontally and vertically and in reverse with the RCS thrusters for docking and things of that nature. Also, one of the potential mods that we're thinking of using is because it, and I'm mentioning this because it uses for trade in that it requires a specific type of docking setup.
Mm-hmm.
The enhanced exploration mod.
Right.
That one will require a look at to see exactly how that their docking for trade works. Unless we're going to go full on pirate, but we won't know that until we start.
I've tried to pirate that ship. It is not an easy task.
I think he just said we're going pirate on that.
You have been warned.
So, any other features you would like to see?
Nothing's coming to immediate mind.
Okay. So, I think that pretty much covers everything. Then we've talked about the guns. We've talked about defense. We've talked about rooms. And if you can come up with something that surprises us, surprise us. If you would like to see that, we are building our own. If you want, you build one along with us. We're going to be trying to figure out the design and everything else, like we've said. And we thought it might be interesting and get the community involved in this. So, yeah, if y'all want, surprise us, build one. Once you're done, put a link to it in the comments. Send a message to us. We'll with the workshop link, and we'll take a look at it. Probably do a spotlight video on it.
All right. That should be enough computers. How many did I just put in? Programmable blocks. How many do I have? I have, looks like 28 of them. That should be plenty.
Yeah.
Alright. Oops. Get out of there. Don't drag... You're dragging me down. Okay.
Dragging him down, Smalls.
Okay, my interior's coming along well.
I'm almost done with my exterior. And I'll try this evening while I'm rendering out my Stellaris video.
Mm-hmm.
to get the all the design doc stuff written up.
Okay.
So we can and send you a link to it. I think it was 7.
Oh, I'm locked up. There we go.
I was putting in engines. Oh no, it was 8. It was 8. I gotta put in one more engine. Why you do that?
I don't know. I ain't figured out half the things I do anymore. Stop trying. Gives me a headache when I think too hard like that.
That I understand. There we go.
Alright, so since we've both gone somewhat quiet, and I've been generally kind of quiet as we were going through the mod list.
Shit
and
bits?
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a con of any sort?
Once. Was the Acon in Dallas. And while I did not set out to go there, I had gone into Dallas and with some friends, and I was the ride, and they didn't tell me that they'd grabbed me a ticket.
Gotcha.
I was going to be doing other things, but I went ahead, went in, and it was interesting. Because of I had brought or was wearing the my duster, and I have a Australian styled cowboy hat, and apparently my friends talked me into going to this costume competition for a character I don't know anything about. I can't even remember it, but apparently, I didn't win, but I got a place.
Cool.
For a costume competition I wasn't even trying for.
And what is Acon?
Anime convention in Dallas.
Okay. We there are a handful of conventions that go on within a day's ride of where I am, and that is an odd block where that does not belong. One in downtown Savannah is one coming up I'm going to try to make this year. There is a proper Comic-Con in downtown Savannah at the Civic Center, I think it is. Never been to it. Didn't even know we had one until this year, and I was already too late to go to it. I believe Dragon Con is in Atlanta, I think.
Yeah.
And there's a Renaissance fair that my sister goes to. Somewhere relatively local, which I know is not really a con, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge Ren fair down in Houston that I've been to.
I think I want to make an effort to go to a convention of some sort. I've never been to one.
Yeah. Right. I have forward. I cannot back up. I don't have reverse thrust. And I don't have up and down thrust. And I really don't know what I'm going to do with this area. Let's see. Let's open that. Or here. 3. Yeah, I can easily do that. I should be easily able to walk through here, so... Turn you. Do. Why? Okay, there we go. So, anything particular you really want to do at any of the conventions? Or is it just to experience one?
Mostly just to experience one. I think it'd be cool to meet some of the actors. If I were able to make it to some of the bigger ones, like TFCon or some of the bigger science fiction ones, where a lot of our known and favorite actors show up at it. It'd be pretty cool to meet some of them. But just to experience one, just to be there, maybe check out some of the stuff they have on the cell floor and whatnot. Probably wouldn't have the money to actually buy anything on the cell floor, but it'd be kind of neat to just experience it, yeah.
You could go to HasCon. The convention of Hasbro.
Yeah.
HasCon will travel.
For real, man. Is Richard Boone going to be there?
I don't know.
He's dead.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Hasbro, man.
No, Richard Boone was the actor of Paladin in Have Gun Will Travel.
Okay.
And he's long past now.
Yeah, my actor knowledge is not particularly good.
Mine's not.
Unless it's something that I dive into.
Yeah, mine's not great. I just happen to know him because I really enjoyed Have Gun Will Travel. Which is rare for me because I'm not a real big Western fan.
that. Right there. Let's see, door.
Ooh, excuse me.
Really like the idea of using this door at least once. But I can't make it flush. So...
better call a plumber. Yes, I know that was a bad joke.
Oh, you made a joke? I was kind of ignoring you. I have a boarding ramp.
Nice. I'll have a peek at it shortly. Actually, I might wait till the wrap up, then look at it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, while I'm doing that.
So here's a question. Do I
Yes.
put all my thrust in the pontoons, or do I put some in the main body?
Don't know.
Me neither.
I think Not Fuzz is going away.
Yeah, it might be about that time. He served his purpose.
Oh, don't tell me. Did I accidentally delete something over here? No, good. Yeah. My computer locks up each time I delete a thruster on Not Fuzz.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the last recording of this one. At least in the same world.
Right.
Oh, I think my ship is completely sealed now.
Airtight hangar doors. Closed. Everything needs to be closed. Yes. Except for a few things that I have. My ship is done. I want to put that Hammerman's stuff.
Mhm.
I've got a place for it here that I'm standing in. And then I've got my crew quarters left to do. And the landing gear.
Yep, decoration,
But-
thrusters, and cleaning up the hull is about where I'm at.
The landing gear are going to be retractable.
Ooh, you have fun with that.
Yeah, that's why I was putting it off till the end. Was I kind of figured that that was going to be something I was going to need to do offline.
Right.
So, how close to being ready to start your wrap are you?
Very. Just want to bevel the edge here.
Yours is growing quick.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't kidding when I said it was going to grow quite a bit when I start hulling it up. Okay. I'm just gonna...
You have a huge the wasted space problem I had as well.
Yeah. I could probably do something with it, but I ain't going to mess with it.
I put piping in mine.
Well, if I need it.
The heavy piping.
Yeah, if I do, well, I don't need much heavy piping because of where it's going. I'm kind of covering it up for the moment. I have to uncover it.
Yep.
But anyway.
All right. We want to come back on yours or on mine?
Let's come back on yours since we started on mine.
Okay.
God, that's a huge ship.
Not really. That's the scary part.
Well, I'm upside down.
Here's the top. Let's start up here. Up, wait. Up. Missed something. There. All right.
Missing the bits.
Yep. God, it feels like you could play football up here.
Dude, you probably could.
All right.
I mean, it's probably half a football field at least.
Yep.
All right, where am I at? Let's see. I am in ship.
And I'm back to being purple.
How you still my fuzzy purple for?
I'm not. I was supposed to be a badger. Badger, mushroom, badger.
You still are.
I am badger on yours?
Yeah, I think he was looking at me.
Nope. On mine, I have blue pirate and purple me.
Okay.
Yep. So. Alright, we're back for... Do we want to do our wrap-up on our ships first, or do we want to do the final rundown on our what we decided with our ship?
Let's do that first, just in case we don't bore everybody with the rundown of everything they've already seen as far as the ships go.
Okay. So we're running down the big ship builds information, right? Okay. So, mod list had ladders, letters, Colt command pack, the air vent conveyor combination, the RCS ion and hydrogen RCS combo pack, Sage thrusters or industrial thrusters, azimuth cargo, Keen, the mod pack of the modified Keen mods, the super grinders and welders, tiered, not tiered, upgradable.
Maybe.
It's the one with the chips.
Yep.
Uncle Steve's armored ramps, and the armored ramps and more add-on to that. Riptide and E&E's, or Riptide and EE's, I'm sorry. I'm not sure. It's a mod pack. It has reactors. It has some command stuff and walls and things. But it's really cool. The Epstein drive, repulsors, mech specs, industry gun pack, shields, a nanite of some sort, server and timer combination. Where are you running off to? Elevators, CodeCats, cargo mods, Xbar toiletry, TVSI mess, Escateers decorations and more 1 and 2, a jump drive mod and a reactor mod of some sort. And we also added in there the guided missile mod that works on servers. Now, rooms, we had the server room, a magazine for storing ammo, which kind of balances off of server and cargo, a reactor and power control room, resource processing, a hangar, a cargo container, a proper cargo container for or cargo area for the ship, a cargo area, a machine area, which can probably all be tied into the hangar, a battle bridge, and a regular bridge. So battle bridge, CIC, all that combined. And the regular bridge is probably just a flying bridge, something that gives you a good view and looks good. And then we had the medical room, a mess hall, rec room, life support, and crew space for, at a minimum, 3 individual crew rooms. They can house multiple crew, but at a minimum, 3 crew rooms. And don't go insane more, higher. Shields, we were thinking minimum 4, maximum 8. Nanites, minimum 2, maximum 3. We don't want to go too much more because those are lag machines, if we're not careful. The guns, we were thinking 3, minimum 3, maximum 8 of the triple barrel turrets, minimum of 2, probably maximum of 4 of the coil guns, battleship coil gun, any fixed guns that you were thinking about, and guided missiles, those kind of balanced together. The twin-barreled turrets, we were thinking more than 6, less than 14. And then the flak, anti-missile, fighter, and the Teftillion heavy defense turret, no more than 10 of each at the max. So, that was kind of our requirements for the big ship that we're looking at. If you want to try and build around with us, I'm going to try and put all of that in a Google document so you can find it. And we'll link it under this week's series of videos. So, now, on to showing off our ship.
Yep.
Okay, my ship, and Fuzzy's going to die. I've actually almost finished off the exterior. All I have left to do is put the landing gear on, and because that's going to be pistons and landing gear, that's all going to be done when not hosting.
Oh.
First,
Random block.
What? Okay. Thank you. As you can see, I've kind of finished off the pontoons, added another row of thrusters, and I have realized just now that I do not have vertical or reversing thrusters, so I cannot move in those directions except I have downward-facing atmospherics, so I need to work on that.
Suggestion.
Yes.
Are you going to come back and put lights around the edge of this to make it look like that's actually lit up in here?
Yes.
Cool.
That was the plan.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so that's kind of the exterior. I need to finish cleaning up around the engine, but otherwise, she's pretty much done. Yes. Yes, I know.
No way around it.
Yeah. Now, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to mesh around here where the escape pod jettisons out. I've got this bottom one to where it looks flush, but the escape pod still can shoot out. The lid can pop off. And I need to do the same around vertically. So I may just extend this part back and cut the sloping area here out. So it just goes straight back. Here's that area that I was talking about just being lazy. But I have my external connectors there. And then it doesn't look that bad.
No.
And now everything else is internal. I have the ramps here. And we can press the button. Up it goes. And this is the kind of ramp entry area. Come on, open door. Ah, I was hitting Y. Okay. We can close the door. We've got the cargo bay. Haven't really done anything with that. Nothing new, I believe, on this floor. That was the only thing left I had to do was that work down there. Med bay you saw last time. So, yeah. Now let's go up. And I have the mess hall and the showers up here. Actually, shower in a one head is up here. So, showers.
Okay.
So, one here, one here.
That works.
And toilet. And each crew cabin will have its own toilet. Now, up here we have the mess. We also have a cryo, not the cryo, but the the hydroponics. In here, we can go through this door. And hydroponics is kind of simplistic.
Yeah, it works.
It's plants. I liked it. That's all that matters. And then over here, we have the mess. So, somebody's turn as duty cook. And then... Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I cook.
We've got a grill, sink there. We've got another sink and grill right behind. And we have fridge.
I could do some mean cooking in here.
Yeah. It's a little tight for two people, but I think two people could conceivably cook in there.
As long as they're comfortable with each other.
Yep. Alright. Nothing else new on this deck. Up. Let me up. There we go. All that is new up here is this area, the machine shop.
Your
which I
table's
like.
bouncing around behind you.
This
No, that.
is bouncing. This.
Yeah, it's in the air. It's right
Really?
here.
Above
Yeah, I'm
you?
pushing it around.
On mine, it's right. It hasn't moved yet.
Oh, space engineers. You're so silly. How many deep is the long? 3?
Yeah.
Then what the heck is that stretch of 7 catwalks up there for? So weird. You'll see it.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I had... Is it a thin, like...
Yeah, it's catwalks, a single stretch of 7.
Okay. I know what I deleted that.
Okay. Must have deleted it after my recent relog.
Yeah. It came off of when I said, oh, Space Engineers deleted something I didn't want it to. I was trying to delete that, but it deleted one of the rows in here and broke it off. But yeah, I have that. I have the assemblers and the refineries plugged in, and I have some table area that you could do work at here and here. There's actually a lot of open space here. So, but yeah, that's my ship. What I've gotten done.
Well, you know, open space in a machine shop isn't bad. You don't want too tight of quarters where there's a lot of machines going on.
Right.
Okay, so let's get out of here and let's go peek at mine.
The quickest way is through the cargo bay.
I can't get out. There we go.
And something I'm going to do offline is put the Hammerman stuff in this room.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a there.
So
I see a couple of pieces of Not Fuzzy floating around.
I got him completely deleted.
Okay.
On my end. So okay, and no, that should be the exit right there.
Hmm?
So
Oh, through here?
yeah.
Ah. Okay. So the first thing everybody will notice is we're upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And I started putting the hull on the ship. Fairly simple, fairly simple. We're going to go up through the airlock because I do not have a button to get inside down there as of yet.
Okay.
But nothing special to show on here. It's pretty flat.
So this
Yep.
airlock.
It's the only airlock.
The only way to travel.
Whoop! Cycling.
I'm happy you put a window in here.
It's nice.
Do I need to press that
I got
button? Okay.
Okay, so if we go up towards the cockpit here, you'll see some changes.
It's piped
It's
in.
piped in, and we have a little more visual range up at the cockpit.
Yep.
It's got a nice view. I like it. Gotta come
Yep.
back and put some lights in at some point.
I was waiting on that. I was gonna do that in survival mode. Cheat in a bunch of steel
You
plates.
turn in here, we've got, which you might have a kind of just an observation thing here for the captain. And if we go upstairs,
Culture Center.
we have the makings of his personal quarters, which is a bit large.
Huge.
Yeah, a little bit large.
Okay, what is this going to be? More of his personal
That's
quarters?
the bedroom, man.
Damn.
Yeah. See his bed? Got a skylight
Damn.
and everything. Yeah.
Man, this is this bed. Damn.
So,
It's almost a
just
throne.
about. So, yeah, this is going to be divided up into personal mess, personal bathroom, living space, bedroom, the whole 9 yards. And, of course,
And here is where he can close the door and flash the universe.
absolutely, and you know damn well I would do it too. Let's see here. What else did I work on today? I think I basically used the time to come down here and kind of fill in all the gaps in here. I worked here. I put a TV in here for the mess and my little piss poor arcade here.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
About all I could get out of it. Just kind of cleaned up here a little bit. You know, the gaps when I was initially putting it all together. Kind of cleaning those up. And of course, that's another way up into the captain's quarters. into the rooms which are currently still empty.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the last things I did was fill in a little bit of empty space back here with another control panel. Which I guess you could say that's for the cargo bay itself.
Yeah.
Well, that's really about it. That's really about all I've got, I think. Now we got to put some buttons down here.
Your captain has a banging bridge. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Mm-hmm.
That I can't think of anything else with that bed. That's practically let's have a heart-shaped bed that spins on an airplane.
He has made his fortune being a cargo ship captain. Let him have his fun.
Shit, that's all he's gonna have with that thing.
But yeah, that's about it.
But, yeah, I like it.
I'm liking how it's coming out.
So, I hope y'all have enjoyed this series of disasters. Due to space engineers being space engineers, this series will probably continue more singular.
Yep.
On our channels because, yeah, space engineers is space engineers.
Yep.
We'll probably, actually, odds are we'll probably finish them, and the next time you see them, they will be done. And we'll be at the testing phase. That is a little...
That's close right there.
Not...
Yeah. Do something about that. I'll work that out.
Goodbye.
I'll work that out. The details will come as I finish out the hull. So anyway.
But yeah, you'll probably... Yeah, next time you see these, they'll probably be done. And, yeah. So, hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you are looking forward to our large ship building, however we do that. Hope you, if you want, join us in that attempt of construction. And I will see you next time. Until then,
good
bye-bye.
night, everybody.
He's dancing in space. When the man has dance in his heart, he will dance anywhere.
That's right.